If you've ever thought about visiting Las Vegas, this is the month to do it. October is the absolute chef's kiss for weather and for live events. I'm talking massive concerts, packed festivals, Raiders football, comedy icons, and it's Halloween in Sin City. This is the month to come to my city. Now, before we jump into October, let's touch on a few big events that were just announced for later this year and into 2026. Mariah Carey's bringing Christmas time to Las Vegas at the Dolby Live Park MGM Theater. That's going to be the 28th through the 13th. I'm going to mention this one again because I'm hoping somebody takes me and buys tickets for me. Miss Dolly Parton herself is going to be doing a limited residency at Caesars December 4th through 13th. Please, someone buy me tickets to that show. The Zac Brown Band is going to be coming to the Sphere starting December 5th through January 10th. And the Eagles are going to be wrapping up their final shows at the Sphere for their residency late October and into early November. Now, if you're just here for Halloween information, I got you covered. Trust me, I've got a whole list at the end of this video, so you better buckle up. But it's going to be at the end of this video, so stay tuned and we're going to get started. Okay, let's kick off with some concerts. Let's talk about the big concerts happening this month. Paul McCartney is coming to Allegiant Stadium on October 4th. Paul McCartney. Stevie Nicks is going to be at T-Mobile Arena on October 11th. Earth, Wind & Fire is going to be over at the Venetian Theater October 10th through 25th. Hozier is going to be at T-Mobile Arena October 5th. And Alanis Morissette's starting her residency at Caesars Palace on October 15th. Let's kick it off with Mandalay Bay. Shoreline Mafia is bringing their Back in Business tour on October 1st. Lenny Pierce's USA Toddlers Techno Tour, Part 2, is an all-ages show that's going to be happening at the House of Blues on October 11th. Calavera Chaos AD is also going to be at the House of Blues on October 10th. Tesla, the Las Vegas residency, starts October 17th and runs for several dates. French Police is going to be there on October 21st. Wax will also be at Mandalay Bay on October 25th. The Two Lips Kiss and Tell Tour is going to be on October 27th. Rocco, the Smoking Gun Tour, is going to be at the House of Blues on October 30th. The Venetian's going to be hosting a couple of pretty cool things this month. My favorite, and the one that I'm super stoked about, is Daryl Hall with special guest Glenn Tilbrook on October 26th. And the Beach Boys are going to be live in Las Vegas over at the Venetian October 1st through 4th. You can also catch Jackson Browne October 31st. Planet Hollywood's going to be hosting the Steve Miller Band on October 25th. Brooklyn Bowl is going to be hosting Guar, which I might have to go to just for fun, on October 22nd. Fontainebleau is going to be hosting Gaveon, that's how you say it, on October 10th, and Marca MP on October 11th. MGM is going to be hosting Lord Ultrasound October 17th. And Playboy Cardi's also going to be at the MGM for the Antagonist Tour on October 18th, which I know my nephew is super excited about. Mr. Lionel Richie is going to be returning to the Wynn starting October 15th for several dates throughout the month. I might have to actually get there someday. I've been wanting to go to that one forever. Cosmo is going to be hosting Zucchero on October 25th. And Garbage on October 31st. That's a throwback band I haven't heard in a long time. Unity by Insomniac and Tomorrowland is going to be wrapping up their residency at the Sphere October 17th and 18th. I went to the event. It's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, you probably should go. Air Supply is going to be doing their 50th anniversary tour at the Westgate October 3rd and 4th. Magic will also be at the Westgate October 24th. And the lead singers of classic rock will be taking the stage at the Westgate as well on October 25th. Resorts World's going to be hosting Erykah Badu, which is going to be an awesome concert, October 4th. Another cool concert that I've seen myself, you should go to as well, is the Maxwell with Lucky Day, October 24th. The Palms is not holding anything back this month. I'm really excited about their lineup. In This Moment is going to be at the Pearl at the Palms on October 2nd. Marilyn Manson, One Assassination Under God Tour is going to also be there on October 3rd. Quinn 92 will be there on October 9th. Lorna Shore at the Palms on October 10th. Frank Carter and the Sex Pistols, October 17th. The Cult will also be at the Palms on the 24th. And ZZ freaking Top is also going to be over at the Palms on the 31st. They've got a huge lineup and it's all throwbacks. The Virgin Hotel is really kicking it up a notch this month. This is a long list. I'm going to run through it quickly, but keep up with me if you can. Megan Maroney is going to be there from the 4th to the 5th. The Browning will be at the Virgin Hotel on the 4th. The Pop 2000 tour with Chris Kirkpatrick of NSYNC, O-Town, BB Mac, Ryan Cabrera, and LFO are all going to be at the Virgin Hotel on October 3rd as well. Between the Buried and Me on October 9th. All Shall Perish, October 11th. Intocable, the Antología tour, is also going to be at Virgin on the 18th. Told you, their lineup is sick, and I think I even left a few off. Okay, Golden Nugget's doing some fun stuff this month downtown with Tommy James and the Shondells on the 17th, and Three Dog Night on the 24th. And they're also bringing in Blue Oyster Cult on the 31st. So be sure to go to Golden Nugget and check out their lineup. It's kind of fun. If you're low on cash this month and you want to check out some free entertainment, don't worry, downtown Las Vegas has you covered. This month they're going to be hosting Parma Lee on October 4th, as well as Julian Marley and the Wailers on October 18th. Those are free concerts at the Fremont Street Experience. Now, continuing on the music track, let's talk about festivals. There is a reason that they are all happening in October, and that's because the weather is freaking perfect. It's the best. Let's kick it off with the When We Were Young Festival on October 18th to 19th. This is a massive emo punk festival, has Blink-182, Panic at the Disco, Weezer, Avril Lavigne. You get my point. It does sell out very fast, so be sure to get your tickets if you haven't already. The Reggae Rise Up Festival is going to be happening at the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center October 3rd through 5th. This is kind of a chill vibes, reggae, greats, art vendors, food trucks vibey event. Downtown, very cool, happens every year. You want to check it out for sure. The Best Friends Forever Festival is happening at the Las Vegas Festival Grounds as well, which is an indie and alternative acts show as well. It's a little more underground than the When We Were Young Festival, but a great scene. It's happening on the 10th through the 12th. Rise, the world's largest lantern festival, is going to be outside of Vegas in the Mojave Desert. That happens the 3rd through the 5th. This is where thousands of lanterns are released into the night sky. It's one of the most photogenic events of the year. And there's going to be music performed by Rufus Du Sol, John Mayer, Elderbrook, and more. If you don't have your tickets, you should buy them, and you're going to probably have to get them on the secondary market. Hawaii's finest music festival is going to be hosted here in Las Vegas again over at the Virgin Hotel on October 10th. And an event that I just learned about today, I'm pretty excited about it, it's kind of different, is happening at the Cosmo. It's called Unwell Vegas. It's going to feature 2 days packed with pool parties, exclusive merch, interactive activations with White Claw, Crocs, like a lot of brands are going to be there. Alex Cooper, Paris Hilton, Heather McMahon, Trisha Paytas. I really think even Bethany Frankel is going to be there. There's going to be so many stars. I don't even understand what they're doing, but it's going to be happening the 10th through the 11th. Get your tickets today. Now at this point in the video, I'm gonna have to just pause and say that if you agree that this video has already been jam-packed full of all kinds of good information, do me a favor, drop a comment below and tell me what you're gonna be attending this month. I would love to see if I could bump into you and say hi. And if you're new here, I'm Laci McCarty, your Las Vegas relocation bestie. I don't just cover what's happening on the Strip, I show you how to live like a local in my neon hometown, and my goal is to make you a local someday. So if you're thinking about moving to my beautiful neon hometown of Las Vegas, please let me know, scan the QR code, let's talk. I can guide you, give you all the answers you need, and help you with a very honest approach. Make sure that you're happy when you get here. Okay, let's hop over to comedy. Yes, it's another crazy lineup all over the city. I'm gonna run through these quickly, so listen up, pay close attention, pause if you need to, take notes. Are you ready? Here we go. Caesar's Palace is gonna be hosting Jerry Seinfeld on October 10th and 11th. The Wynn will be hosting Sebastian Maniscalco October 3rd and 4th. Steve Martin and Martin Short will also be at the Wynn with their Dukes of Funnytown tour October 10th and 11th. Venetian Palazzo is hosting quite a few people this month. They've got Hannah Berner on October 10th, Zachariah Porter on October 3rd, Becky Robinson on October 4th, and Kevin James October 24th and 25th. If you're a fan of Daniel Tosh, definitely check him out. He's going to be at the Cosmo this month on October 4th. And Resorts World's going to be hosting Shane Gillis October 17th through 18th. Park MGM and MGM Grand have an interesting lineup this month. John Mulaney will be at Park MGM October 11th. Greg Fitzsimmons will be at the MGM Grand on October 14th. April Macy with Brandon Vestal and Anthony Bonzano will also be at MGM on October 20th. And Ray Romano is going to be performing October 24th to 25th. Fontainebleau is going to be hosting Adam Sandler, You're My Best Friend tour on October 31st. Whoever has tickets already, call me. I would love to go with you. That one's going to be awesome. Virgin Hotel has an awesome comedy lineup this month as well. They clearly won our business. They're going to be hosting Killers of Kill Tony with Cam Patterson, Ari Maddie, and Harlan Williams, Martin Phillips, and Dave Jolly on October 10th. They're also going to be hosting Don Cole over at Virgin Hotel on October 17th and Quinn Dale October 18th. I usually run through a full lineup for Wise Guys, which is off the Strip and one of my favorite local spots to go, but this month I'm just going to mention one, and it's Mr. Adam Carolla on October 24th to 25th. Okay, now let's talk about sports. It still rocks my brain that my city, Las Vegas, is so sports focused now. It is very cool though to see these major franchises from all over the world get all over our calendar. Let's kick it off with the NFL Las Vegas Raiders, my Raiders. They're gonna be playing against the Tennessee Titans at Allegiant Stadium, of course, on October 12th. For those of you who love college football, you can catch the Las Vegas HBCU Classic at Allegiant Stadium on October 25th. NASCAR fans, get ready to buckle up because the South Point 400 weekend is coming up. October 10th through 12th, you can enjoy the Cup Series playoff race as well as the South Point 400 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And UFC fans, you're in luck because we're doing a rematch. It's going to be UFC 320. It's going to be happening at the T-Mobile Arena on October 4th. If you're a WNBA fan, I have bad news. The season typically wraps up before October, so no home games are going to be expected, but the Aces playoff push will end in September, so keep an eye out for championship celebrations if they do repeat. If you're a Vegas Golden Knights fan, guess what? You're in luck. Our regular season kicks off early October, and multiple games are going to be played at the T-Mobile Arena. The exact schedule will be online, so check for that. But just remember, October is when hockey in Vegas comes alive again, and our locals love it. The PBR is coming to Las Vegas for the Team Series Championship at T-Mobile Arena. If you're a PBR Professional Pool Riders fan, October 24th through 26th could be your weekend. UNLV Rebel Football is also going to be playing the Air Force over at Allegiant Stadium on October 11th. And the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks are going to be taking the courts on October 15th at T-Mobile Arena. Okay, that wraps it up for sports. Let's move on to Halloween, what you've all been waiting for. If you're coming to Las Vegas for Halloween, we should probably be best friends. I'm going to be running through all kinds of stuff, so buckle up, take some notes. It's going to be a long list. But I did just want to let you know, I'm going to also sprinkle in some local things here as well, since my entire purpose on this platform is to make you want to be a Las Vegas local someday. By the way, scan the QR code so you can set up a call with me. Okay, let's kick it off with on the Strip in downtown. There's a lot going on. Fremont Street Experience is doing Rock of Horror, October 25th through the 31st. This is a nightly event that's happening for those dates. It's free live tribute concerts, their beautiful light show, of course, costume contests, and more. You can even check out DJs until about 2 a.m. The Link Promenade is doing a really fun trick-or-treating experience along with a parade, which is kind of fun. It's actually happening on Halloween itself. It's a family-friendly trick-or-treating experience with decorated storefronts and a Halloween parade, so be sure to take part in that if you're in town. Resorts World is doing their typical Halloween party, but they do it right because they have a rooftop club and a couple of lounges that transform into themed Halloween blowouts. That's going to be October 25th through the 31st. Universal Horror Unleashed at Area 15 is happening, and this is our first ever October 31st Halloween season with this attraction in Las Vegas. It's our permanent Universal Monsters haunted attraction, has multiple scare houses, themed bars, photo ops, and immersive installations. That's every day of the week. Check that out when you can. Okay, let's move on to some family-friendly Halloween fun. We have Halloween happening at the Magical Forest at Opportunity Village. This is going to be several dates throughout the month, so check out their website, but it is a gorgeous experience that really gives back to the community. 2.5 acres of spooky trees, trick-or-treat stations, carnival rides, live entertainment. It's a blast, and it's something you have to do each year, especially if you're local. Haunted Harvest at Springs Preserve is another event that's for locals mostly, but you should definitely check it out if you can. It's going to be happening the 23rd through the 26th. It's 4 p.m. on through the end of the day, and they've got botanical gardens with trick-or-treating, crafts, food trucks, and live characters roaming around. It's really, really fun for the kids. Gilcrease Orchard has a pumpkin patch. Yeah, did you know we had a full-blown pumpkin patch and a full farm or two here in Vegas? This happens throughout October. There's a real pumpkin patch with hay rides and apple cider and donuts and all the things, and you can go and pick out a pumpkin and bring it home to carve. McKee Ranch is another one of our local places that's off the beaten path with a family ranch with a petting zoo, pumpkins, and hay rides. Again, every day of the month you can check that out, and it's really great for families. Festivals and concerts are definitely not holding back this month, especially when it's Halloween season. The Candlelight Halloween Concert Series is going to be at the Industrial Sound on October 24th through 31st. This is a string quartet performing horror film scores with Halloween classics in a candlelit setting. Sounds pretty cool. The Sin City Halloween Ball, which I think is like the 17th year or something, is going to be happening at the Virgin Hotel on October 25th. This is a glamorous themed costume ball with fantasy elements, high energy, and over-the-top production. I think I've gone to this like 5 or 6 times, if it's the same one I'm remembering, so you should check it out. Now let's talk about haunted houses around town and some other attractions. The Meadows Mall and other malls were also going to be hosting Las Vegas Haunts, which is rotating haunted mazes with new storylines and scare actors with extreme effects. That's happening all weekends in October, and it's going to rotate around to different malls in Las Vegas. Moapa Valley Haunted Corn Maze is something that us locals have really leaned into. It's a genuine haunted corn maze and a pumpkin patch outside of the city for true farm-like vibes. It's in Moapa Valley, which isn't too far from here. You can go every day of the month in the evenings. Urban Death Vegas is a rotating Vegas venue experience. It's shock theater style with immersive haunt experiences, and it has a reputation for being a little bit intense. They're going to be doing that all over the city, all throughout the month, so check their website for more information. The Downtown Arts District is going to be doing the Halloween Parade and Block Party. That's happening on Halloween, October 31st at the Arts District downtown with family-friendly parade, local performers, food trucks, what you would expect basically from a beautiful parade and a block party. But it's going to be downtown, so if you're here in town, you should check it out. Fremont Street Local Markets and Rock of Horror is going to be doing a ton of tie-ins throughout the month with pop-up vendors, crafts, and spooky themed light shows leading up to Halloween. So we've got a lot of little markets that happen around town. Be sure to check those out and just expect some Halloween tie-ins. See, Vegas in October proves it. The city is not just the Strip. It's not just about strippers and gambling. We are so much more. We've got Raiders football, big concerts, comedy icons, festivals, and local gems that you are not going to find anywhere else. That's why I absolutely love living here. Now, I did cover a lot for Halloween. I'm sure I missed a few things. So if I've missed anything for that specific holiday, drop it in the comments and let me know. I hope you enjoy it if you do come to town. And if you're already a local, please lean into the local scene. It's pretty awesome when it comes to Halloween around here. If you are still thinking about moving to Vegas, or you're maybe just now considering it, I want you to let me know. I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. My goal is to make you a local someday. So scan the QR code on the screen. Let's set up a call and chat. I would love to just be here for you as you make that final decision. Otherwise, I'm gonna go book some tickets really quickly for this month because it is jam-packed and I'm sure that most of the things are sold out. My dad used to always tell me, you ought to be having fun. So that's what I certainly plan on doing this month. Bye, sickle.